3, 2, 1, go. I can just talk about the college stories. I could definitely talk about another day. Felt a little sick when I went to bed last night, so we're hoping that that doesn't remain. Oop. Ah. Wow. I found the mech. Scholar. And it's a helmet, so no one cares. The only thing I care about is it's out. Hey, would you guys like to really quickly get the mech percent world record? Yeah, let's just really quickly get the mech percent world record. Or at least something close. Ah. Oh well. See how this fares? Oop. Alright. But yeah, like, the route was a little imperfect, but so slightly it doesn't even matter. Like, it's faster to actually walk over to Lamech's room than it is to teleport over. That's how close it is. There we go. I wonder how this ends up being in real time, in game time. The world record, honestly, is so fast that this is probably not it, but it'll be fine. Oh my gosh. That's okay. If we're doing low mech percent, we literally just care that we don't die. Oh my gosh. But yeah, we're definitely taking too much damage right now. Just barely missed the room to... Oh my gosh. Taking a lot of needless damage. There we go. Well. And yes, I do watch the cutscene play. And I don't know when it counts the clipping, so I'm just not going to pause the timer. And however people count it is how it's going to be. Alright, made some stupid mistakes, but like, the organization of things were absolutely insane. So that gives us a 332 Lamech percent. Don't know if that's world record, but definitely nice. Alright, well, moving forward. I could honestly just kill myself as a way to get myself some upgrades. Like, I don't need the... Yeah, I could honestly just kill myself and end up with a positive route. So I'm going to take risks here. A needless risk. Like so. Alright, that's fine. Like, we got so much out of that, and we explored so little. Alright. Well, one has Amaterasu's son. The other has a bunch of money. I'm actually going to go for money. Amaterasu's son is great, but, like, money, guys. Vegan is a lot of money, and we're not too dependent on that. Alright. Well, I mean, I get to clip out the first part to be Lamech percent, basically. And now, yeah, look, plus 75% gold. Oh, that's all it takes for him. Interesting. So yeah, I'm basically the starting character with more gold and... Oh. Well, I think that's my last relic, unfortunately. And no, stew is not worth the while, especially with vegan. Ooh. But yeah, killing these guys also gives me experience to increase my equip weight for when I need that. Which, I mean, already it's going to increase my resolve, having higher equip weight. I'm just going to do that. Don't actually need to kill the boss guy, but good to do it anyways. Get myself some extra gold. We have an heirloom at the... If I had more resolve. Ooh. There's a Lamech percent speedrun 50 seconds faster? Good to know. Good to know. Yep. As I was making the mistakes, it became pretty clear that that probably wasn't world record. But I was trying for it anyways. I'm not too adamant, obviously. 242, wow. Yep. It looked like a good run, so like with its positioning. Alright. I have vegan, so I cannot pick up that meat. Alright, there's the teleport that I want. Alright, thank you for letting me know. I can't pronounce your name, I apologize. Agilable? The run had Gigantism with a worse damaging spell. Oh, well, Wind Wall allows you to leverage damage elsewhere, so it's not really the worst damaging spell. Alright. I think I'm gonna leverage this health for a bit, so yeah. Let's leverage this health first. And then we'll go get ourselves our life back. So let's see if I can leverage this properly. There we are. So yeah, for anyone who didn't know, you can enter here early. Find ourselves these teleports now. Alright, done leveraging my health. That's all I wanted. I now have an apple. I now have a teleport to Murmur. And I have a ton of extra max health. Hyperion's Ring plus 276 max health. That's pretty uncommon. Ooh. We're planning to grab the lilies with this character, so we don't want to spend much more additional resolve if we can help it. Hey, there we are. Whew. But yeah, Gigantism, just exploiting the fact that Gigantism and Hollow Bones allow you to open up the door prematurely, and I still had to go through the door. Okay. And yeah, I made a few imperfections, which with a speedrun that's that tight, gonna add up really heavily. Because 50 seconds of that speedrun is a lot of time. Oh, we still had one more. Ooh. That 2-ball fight is the worst fight for underleveled characters, as his minions require a lot of hits. Yep. So if you haven't been watching, the addition of 2-ball into the game has like tripled the time for this speedrun so far, because it's just, we're still figuring out how to beat 2-ball with us being at lower levels, and it's exceptionally difficult of a boss, so it's terrifying, honestly. Alright. Scholar chest. So we got all the scholar items that we have absolutely zero interest in. I say while wearing the scholar helm. Alright, that's a fairy chest. Oh my god. That was just a failure on my part. 100%. Literally just had to jump to cancel out of that. Oof. Well, we're at 200 max health, which is... a lot of projectiles right now. A lot more than I'm used to. Alright. Yep, this is the faster direction for that to be for us. Another fairy chest. He'll most likely be tweaked somehow. So guess what? We actually know how he's getting tweaked. He's getting buffed, because for higher levels, he's actually exceptionally weak. So, 2-ball's actually getting buffed right now. Now he's getting buffed in a cool way. He's getting buffed where they're adding armor to him instead of, so like the armored trait that like elites can have, they added that to his minions to make sure it takes more hits to kill the minions, but it does not really affect us speedrunners, because armor, you know, one hit is one hit absent of how much damage it does. So fortunately, they're actually buffing it in a way that might make it have no effect for us speedrunners, if not even make it slightly easier, depending on how they're balancing health with it. So alright. There we go, weapon. Finally. You know, this is the character that never mind. I was gonna say this is the character that probably wants more money than other resources, but like I literally got the 2 items. The only one that's like better that I could be finding in this area is the warden weapon. That's it. Alright, gotta be careful. Because remember, meat hurts me. That's why I'm getting all that extra gold gain. Thank goodness you hit it at the ground. Alright. Oof. No! That was the worst of possibilities with that treasure chest. Alright, we're going for this one. Don't want to reduce my max health because my Hyperion's Reign is leverages my max health well. I was looking for an apple, in case anyone was wondering. Alright, not a perfect block, but a block nonetheless. Alright, we could survive 2 hits. After we beat this, you know, I think I'm probably just gonna grab Book after I beat the Void Beasts, if it goes south. Just make sure I get to Nama properly. Because I want to kill Nama with this character, get the massive gold gain. So... oh my gosh. Mispressed the button, and it nearly cost me everything. Or at least a health bar, point of health. Cost me a hit, which is quite expensive in a speedrun. Or can be, at least. There we go. So just so the minions have some fixed HP for any new game, the damage depends on weapons damage multiplier. The problem, as far as I can tell, is just the initial game, not new game pluses. Or I say new game plus 0. I don't really know. I would prefer 2-ball summon unique mobs rather than ones already in the game. I mean, the whole idea is that 2-ball is the one who created all those automatons, so it makes sense that he summons them. The effect's also new game plus 0. So, like, if they have a fixed health, then it has to be a high fixed health, which I don't... literally, like, noted, wait, I can't pick that up as I was running to pick it up. Just instincts took over instead of my wisdom in the situation. You have to damage boost to get that Lily. And yes, that Lily is worth it to get now. I might lose my Hyperion's Reign, but I have a Hyperion's Reign. Gain those visible. Get rid of the shield? I thought it would be, I would actually prefer they increase the shield and reduce the max health. The shield is more to make sure it's still intimidating for characters that like overleveled their strength. No, I love the shield. I love the shield. I don't like the health plus the shield, basically. It's a combination of both that's the issue. And with barely any health remaining, we made it. The snow trails... oh, get rid of the shield enemy, not the shield buff. Okay, yes, yes. They did create the shield enemy, but, like, the shield... yeah. The 0 knockback when the shield's moving around, the snow trails that, like, last too long, like that, even when you slice at them, they don't break, like, you actually have to kick off of them, and so many of those projectiles, yeah, I could see it, that being a correct route. But that really just says that the shield enemy itself is, like, there's something wrong with the enemy itself then in that fight. Yeah. Because yeah, if he doesn't summon the shield enemy, it becomes a lot safer of a battle. Because you don't have to worry about that thief just doing its charge bash with no way to knockback, with no knockback. Like, it's the no knockback on the shield that's just so severe. Oh, if you look at the back row, there's daggers and hammers and axes, but no shields. Huh. Interesting. I mean, it's assumed that he makes all 4, but... Huh. At least I thought it'd be assumed that he makes all 4. Don't need the chest right now. Alright, so Namak could be straight down. And get a lily along the way. Alright. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. That's awesome. Alright. Let's get our gold. Ugh. Alright. Okay. Well, we were facing the wrong direction. But now we're not. I spawned inside of it. Or it spawned as I was there. I need to, like, degunk my keyboard, I think. Like, there's a lot of times where it's like I press a button. It seems like it doesn't press properly. But it feels like it's a keyboard theme, like my hand's not pressing properly, not that the game's not recognizing inputs. Here. Whew. Alright. Well, time to get an influx of money, everyone. Awesome. Now, Oh, this is just to a treasure chest. Might as well grab the chest, but faster to return to faster and safer to return to main menu because that's all dead ends there. Unfortunate. Oh, there's still one up. Okay, got it. But either way, start here basically. Woo! The double Hyperion's Ring would take 90 resolve, so it'd literally be revive, 2 additional revives, and die in a single hit, no matter where I'm at. So I decided to decline. The other one increases meat healing, and since meat kills me, it actively does nothing for me. I think it actually increases the damage I take from meat. Alright. Well. Oh. Well, I got the chest at least. There we are. And yes, the fact that I was going right tells you that I was looking for this specifically. Alright, so let's see. I'm just like trying to mentally think. I think I have the entire Scholar set other than the Scholar Trinket. Which, I mean, it's not like I want the Scholar Unity, it's just... it's good to know what equipment I have. Oh my gosh. And that meat lantern, gotta remember, usually I would just go, okay, we'll just drop down, grab the meat lantern, and then go back. But meat lantern hurts me. Managed. Okay. I think there's kind of a limit on how much gold is useful. Yeah, I mean, obviously there's a point where you... I mean, if you ever get to 1,000,000 gold, like, it's going to have an effect. It's going to make you much stronger. But I do recognize what you're saying, that there's a certain point where getting gold doesn't really help you too much. Like, you have to get a lot more gold to get a lot less of a benefit. So I could definitely see that there's a certain point where you've gotten enough gold. Like, okay, because this is right next to the other apple, I kind of want to, but it just reduces my resolve so significantly, and we already have, yeah. We already have a spell that causes fire damage. Alright. Made a little mistake, that's okay. doing that to be a little safe. Just taking you out. Did they switch and I didn't notice? They must have. Ooh. If you don't find an expensive item, the amount is probably a bit lower than you think. Yep. Definitely. I only have Crescent right now. I mean, I only have Scholar items right now. So I definitely agree that there's only so much that gold can do. Alright. I just realized it's actually profitable for me to stop for the chests. So I'm going to stop for the chests in this fight. Because the reason I'm saying it's profitable is because, remember, you get more money from opening chests, but you also get the equipment sets that you need, which... You open chests to get the money to buy the equipment that you got from chests. I should have just shield bashed there. Oh well. There we go. So we have not found an expensive item. Alright. So I need to go, just because of position, I need to go over to where Gone Heads are. Head right. And try to find Enoch. Hopefully before I lose my Hyperion's Ring. I'd really like it if that projectile just vanished. Alright. Wait, is that a... Yeah, literally right here. Yeah, I need to grab a few chests to just give myself that opportunity at an item. Oh. There's Enoch. Alright. Here we go. Does the Soul Shop upgrade allow you to just get +1 items, or does it matter for regular equipment? The Soul Shop upgrade only gives you +1 items. You can get all the regular equipment without any Soul Shop upgrades. That's at least my understanding. Like, I have no reason to believe that changes, because it is... the Soul Shop upgrade is necessary to get the +X. So... see no reason to believe that's anything more than the +X. Like, as far as I could tell, you could get the kin set without ever grabbing that, but then you can, you can never grab anything, even leather set +1. So it looks like, unfortunately, we're going to have to get that equipment on our way up the tower, because we did not get it on our way through this thinking study, and we do need to get a weapon. You did get a warm weapon plus one of your runs? So you must have spent the souls early? Yeah, I don't... Either it's a glitch, or you spent the souls early and didn't realize it. Who knows? But as per the description, you should have been unable to get that until you spent on the soul shop upgrade. Unless, as I said, unless something weird's going on. And it's not following the rules as expected. Here we are. Alright, so you did spend the souls. Okay. So no issues there. How's it going, Destiny Bound? Doing a pretty darn decent run, and I'm just focusing on keeping it darn decent. Alright, let's just use the shield as a damage boost. Right, we have enough for another damage boost. There we go. Whew. Alright. Yep, so we're just doing our speed run. Right now, things are going fine. Things are actually going really good right now, but it's one of those things of we do not have any equipment beyond Scholar, which can end up being drastically troublesome when we get to the final area. Because, like, last time we did not as well as I want to be doing, but we had to leverage... Nonetheless, we still leveraged our drowned weapon that we found, so we want another drowned weapon or equivalent. Like, just a good weapon that you don't get in the first few areas. So we're hoping on hope for the treasure chests as we climb up the tower, because that's where we are in the run right now. Shiny hat versus big box. Yep. We actually have the Scholar hat, so it's actually a special shiny hat. You're correct there. But yeah. I'm doing alright. Just finished all of the special worlds as Rosalina and Mario 3D World to get the stamp of the... So you got your 100% completion. Dude, awesome. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear you're doing good. Alright. Well, we have a tower. So... what happened with this run is we got a vegan as our second life, and we've just been trying to leverage the extra gold gain of the vegan. Great. That was... Are you kidding? Ah. Unfortunate. We're gonna try this room. Nope. Have to go all the way up. Oh, this is all the way up. Okay. And all damage we take is permanent at this point. Because we can't grab meat. We have no more heirlooms, so unless we find an apple specifically, like, we're not getting any more health. For this life. Keeps going, right? Oh, all the way to the top? I'm going to use this to reset. Alright, 2 chests. 2 tries at a better item. Nope. Alright. Well, diminishing returns coming on up. I mean... we can win this fight. We'll be in a good spot to go into the darkness to try to get some good equipment. They're giving me easy routines right now. Like, that was the hardest routine right there that's given me today. Or with this run. Oh. Okay. We still even have Hyperion's Ring. Though I don't think that Hyperion's Ring is going to be meaning much. Alright. I've only got 7 levels left to go as Toad to get the stamp in all 3 special worlds as Peach before 100% 5-star profile. Nice. Realize you didn't bother getting the bonus damage? Not this time, no. I didn't have enough mana to pop it open. And I just didn't, yeah. I also didn't care enough. I'm going to assume if they make a prime boss fight version of IRAD, they're going to add an extra eye and slightly bigger room to compensate for it. Maybe. Also entirely possible that the eyes rotate positions. That could be pretty messed up. Well, we have all our gold. We just need an equipment that we can purchase now. Eyes rad. Yep. Alright. Let's see how much we can do down here on 1 life. That helps. You know what? Storage room? Alright. Now that I'm in the storage room, might as well grab it. No point in the meat lantern, I have vegan. Like... Alright. And yes, our resolve's gonna plummet after picking this up. But, it's needed. Awesome. That's 1 door open. It's a path to my left and a path to my right. Alright, here's the Onyx key. Let's go for it. Use iframes, use iframes. So there's no iframes on that one. Good to know. Because, yeah, I would have had iframes if, like, that is such a short phrase that, like, if I had iframes, I'd get iframes there. Alright. Like, there was just so little space. If iframes were available, I'd have had them. Well, look at that. Both portals opened. Oh my gosh. Right down here, safe. Whew. Careful. I meant to drop under, but I have down and I spin kicked when I should have just dropped. Alright, anyways. How's it going, Suicune? How's it going? We've been doing this tough boss fight for some time. And we're just hoping that things go well. We have a ton of gold, though, so that helps. But you've never been as tired as this week. Oof. Hope things start feeling better soon, then. Alright, we are not heavy, but that's okay. I'm getting 1 equip weight up. Oh, I need to be at a higher level. Well, that shouldn't be hard. There we go. Now we have high unity. Alright. I'll buy Unbreakable Will just as a possibility. Alright. How's the run going today? Got a lot of gold and no equipment, and like not enough equipment to show for it. So, like, as you can see me at level 41, but like I only have the Scholar set. That being said, it's only 52. We're 52 minutes in. And we've unlocked both of the mini-bosses, so we just have the mini-bosses plus 2 ball. So, going not bad. Let's go with that as a statement. It's going not bad. Yeah, 66 damage on an attack, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, 1 to the left. Ooh. Not seen this area before? It's the new area, and it's what's causing these runs to take a lot of work. Ooh. Alright. But yeah, so this is a mini-boss that I have to beat in order to unlock the actual boss of this area. Oh. Cool. Alright. Let's not make any more mistakes. And then proceed to immediately make a mistake. There we go. Awesome. Alright, that's 1 down. That makes this other one much easier, but doesn't mean that I can't make a mistake. So be cautious, but be at peace. So yeah, I'm just gonna give this one some distance. Remember I said I just need to not make a stupid mistake? Cartographer. No. I'm gonna go with this one. And since we're not getting money off this anyways, I'm gonna lock down with Architect. We're gonna kill this boss, and then from this boss we're gonna get our stuff. Final boss. Is the game out now, or is it still in beta? Still in beta. Final boss is not out yet, which is Ace Law just said. Is there approximate on when it's going to be fully released? Yep. Ace Law's answering all the questions. Yeah, in a few months. I'm still doing these with Ranger, though. Oh, you have analog controller as well, and you're still doing this with Rangers? That's good to know. That is good to know. Ugh. Oh, not enough mana. Oh boy. This high jump's actually pretty nice in avoiding the... Oh no. I was too busy avoiding those projectiles. I didn't even see that the shield was charging up. Oh no. Get out, get out. Well, we're in the same spot as last time. No, we're in a worse spot. This time, don't use a stupid spell that holds you in place. There we are. Okay. Skull Unity bonus is just plus focus. Not really coming up much, but good to have. I'm surprised there isn't a Tower Doom mode where it makes you do all mini-bosses and bosses back-to-back with choices of upgrades. Oh, I never hit the bell. Just potions, no. Ugh. Alright, this life's bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab the chests. Look for some gold, and then retire when I don't find it. Because those are all too far away for me to be hunting for right now. Or maybe I could just prove myself wrong, as I just don't die as I'm hitting. Ooh. Alright. Down and left of here. Found a storage room. All this really is a guaranteed meat lantern. So of all of these little dots, one of them is the mini boss room that I need to still find. This is it. Gotta be extra careful. Oh. Oh no. So yeah, of the two, this is the easier of them. Doesn't mean it's easy. Oh my gosh. Well. Let's get out. I have enough mana to cast it again, so... You have 2 attacks, by the way, Mr. Mr. Daggerman. I really appreciate if you showed us the other attack every once in a while. That's okay. Did enough. There we are. The fabled dagger that dashes 3 times. Yes, yes. Alright. Oof. Yep, so as you can see, the chill in the X fight is harder because that I only got hit once. It was the first time facing it. Like, I don't know, something with that fight clicked for me very early on. Alright, it's just over there to our right. Yeah, I don't think this is the person who's going to kill Irad. But it's nonetheless a really good body. Alright. Well, we are now at the point of the run where we just bash our head into this boss until finally one of us falls over dead. Often us. Very often it's us. Go, shotgun down. Now we have the 1,000 daggers just in time for our next wave of enemies. Alright, well there's no shields, so we're actually able to just leave these be for much longer than perhaps would be expected. Both those fights were just a hand holding a weapon. I wonder what happened to the rest. So the whole idea is that he's the Hecatoncheers. He's dropping off his own body parts to be the weapon. Alright, we have no intelligence. We're going to use what little gold we have to correct that. Congratulations, we have 1 intelligence buff. Let us go. Begin our journey into the slaughter. So the whole idea is he's the Hecatoncheires, which is, if you don't know the lore, the Hecatoncheires is a 100-handed giant that back in Greek mythology. So, where are all his hands? Well, they're all those little enemies are his hands. Like he'll say, Hecatoncheires. So all these little hands in the background and stuff, that's the hands. This guy created them all. Whether or not he technically had 100 hands before he created them, or whether it's just a title that was given to him, we don't know. But don't think it matters. Ah. Oh my god, I have to deal with more. That is another shield. Oh. You're summoning them too fast! Well, I got myself enough health. I survived 3 hits instead of 2. Because I bounced off of not kicking, I didn't reset my dash, and I was not... My fault. That's what I need to say. Alright. Shockwave's not really the spell I want, but our Unity actually gives us plus focus, and Shockwave always gets crits, so that might just be good enough. I wish all the hand-type enemies just vanished when you beat this guy. That would have been great. That would have been great. Well, he definitely has more story than just being a blacksmith. Definitely. There's so many hand-related puns you can do. Definitely gone up to someone and then went, "You need a hand? Or how about a couple hundred?" Well, we try our best. Full-on scholarly. Thanks, double shield. You can generally judge how well it's gonna go by how many times shields get summoned. If it's never, if you have a life that doesn't get shields, it's probably gonna go pretty well. But shields are just, they're a hassle to deal with when you're dealing with everything else that this boss has thrown at you. So, like, he summoned 2 shields, we took 2 hits. This is not a coincidence. I mean, it is a coincidence, but it has very high correlation, enough to consider causation. It's definitely gone up to someone. Oh, alright, read that one. Okay, Hypercoag Barbarian. This is Hyper Tank. Shields are like Wave Beam Pirates in the Omega Pirate fight. Oh, are you saying about the ones where you have to wait for them to make a specific attack for you to counter? Over in Because if that's the case, then yeah, I get that. And kind of close. Now we just need to summon shielded wargs. Oh, that would be a nightmare. But yeah, even while they're shielded, they still get knockback. Shields. Because yeah, usually you have to jump over him, but in that one specific attack, you don't jump over him. You jump under. Oh right, I have Hyper Coag. Yeah, I'm getting... So I'm, like, good. As long as I don't do anything horribly ridiculous, I'm good. Oh, William summoned 2 shields. That's like something horribly ridiculous. Not that I had control over it, but... Well, like I said, he summoned 2 shields. Once again, I can link this fight to Hollow Knight. He's got minions like Vengeful Clean, the Stature of False Knight, and Homing Balls of Galeon, plus the basic... Yeah, so it's Galeon with additional bosses at the same time. I wouldn't compare it to the minions of Vengeful Clean, because while the Vengeful Eyes do fly around, the Vengeful Eyes, even at like the lowest level, die in 2 to 3 hits. They say at the highest level die at 3 hits. Here. Oh god. Sure, we'll try the Valkyrie. Imagine the Obble Obble fight, but every split ball just spawned a regular Obble that would probably crash the game and cause chaos as well. I don't know, I feel like we're stretching. Like, bosses can be distinct. We don't need to compare it to other bosses to understand it's difficult. Weird that the boss health bar is divided into 3 parts and 2 ball doesn't split exactly on them. Yep. That is one of the weirdness, is that they actually have, like, those little visual notches, but it's not on those notches when the next split occurs. Alright. There. There we are. Alright, so we have just enough intelligence to be pulling that off, which is great. Oh, there's both the hits I'm allowed to take. I mean, I would more or less compare him to the Fountain of Arl Rogue Legacy 1. At least the thunder, dropping swords, and danger at the walls are themes they both have. I would say the danger at the walls is very different, at the very least. I only just noticed the notches on the health bar. Gosh. I see. Suffering for Flying Ragey, that... So let's see. Compare it to the Fountain RL1. I feel like the ads are just, like, such a significant feature. Because there's 4 possibilities of ads. It just, like... Well, the Ram Daggers are a theme. With the Rogue Legacy 1 boss, the daggers were all, it was the attack. There was nothing else added to the attack. It was just when you're dealing with the daggers, you're dealing with just the daggers. You just need to die. Yeah, that was a bad start. That's gonna... Spawns make it real different than anything I've seen before. Yeah, basically. I do like Knight in this fight, but we've now proven that if you have enough health where the Valkyrie can take 2 hits, the Valkyrie actually has a spot in this fight as well. Alright. Like I said, we're just trying to get sub 2 hours right now because consistency be darned. I don't know, how did the dragon swallow this guy in the first place? So even worse, it seems like this guy forced himself into the dragon's maw, which asks even more questions. Because did he force him in with those chains on him, or did, like, He needed to put the chains on after, and yet... Oh, you can't even kick off of those! I thought you can echo kick off of those. Okay. The shields are garbage. The shields are horrible. I thought you could kick off of those. Alright. Like, we knew I knew the shields were bad news. Yep. I think someone said it right. Just remove the shields from this fight, and it becomes okay. Because, yeah, the no knockback on shields, plus everything else. I tried to kick off the snow particles. The things that killed me. Because I thought I kicked off of it prior. Like, I think the, like, the fight against the actual shield itself, like the mini-boss, you can actually kick off those. So it's surprising that you can't do that with the, actual enemies themselves. Whew. Well, Lotus Stem blocked. Come on. Just trying to kill that guy. Nearly dropped the lightning and would have got myself ruined. Alright. Well, at least I blocked it. Oh! The hitbox is smaller than I thought when he does that. Good to know. Alright. Note to self. Start using Shield Bash more proactively. Yeah, it's just like several small things. Like, they're literally the shields from when shields were first added, and shields used to like make or break runs back in the that room with a bunch of shields to get the double jump. That used to make or break runs for me, because they're acting the way they used to act back then, and it was not okay then. It's not okay now. Yeah, I don't care if it's small knockback. But there needs to be knockback. There needs to be something so the shield doesn't just walk into you when you're doing your spinning axe attack. You don't just run into them every time. Like, there we are. Awesome. Definitely good that we got that kill before this add-ons were added. Oh no, double shields. Alright, so the goal is to have enough damage output that I could split him again before the next wave. Well, that was not the case. Whoa, he was that close to splitting. Not how I want to use my shield, but at least it blocked damage. Oh my gosh. I feel like we're going to see all 5 stages of grief during this fight from how many attempts it takes. Why am I doing panic attack? I am not doing panic attacks, so... Is it min level for Boxman like 40? Maybe that's a viable thing to do. I mean, I only got... Like, I would not even get to level 42. So first off, does Boxer help with this fight? I mean, the KO stacks, then you just do your punch. Yeah, you knock off the armor, and then you punch, throwing them all together where they explode. Could be a possibility, though keep in mind, we got all of this gold because we had a vegan for almost every boss. And and because we didn't have any equipment beyond the normal, any major equipment to purchase. Like, we had all the basics. Like, we had every basic, but every equipment we had was of the basic sets. I ran into his shoulder. There we go. This always crits, so the damage should be significant enough. Hopefully. Enemies knock you far away. I mean, when I get hit, I'm in hit stun anyways, so it's like... But yeah. Alright. Oh, right. They have armor now. I actually stopped damage. Nice. I mean, I use my shield, but it's fine. Misreading hitboxes today, it seems. Just off my game, I guess. I think I misspaced my shield block. Oh, died next hit. Just need to kill him before the next split, so... Yep, didn't really care about... I always think I can get closer than I actually can with that attack. Yeah, with how low my intelligence is compared to my strength. Like, even with all the scholar set, I think just with how low my intelligence is compared to my strength, I have to go with Barbarian and Knight whenever possible. This Dreamcatcher does zippity, but that's okay. It doesn't reduce our resolve below 100, so I accept you, Dreamcatcher. Alright. Good. And he's even facing the correct way for me. Every time. Think I could get closer than I actually can. Get horribly punished for it. Alright. Okay. Spelunker reduces my health, and if he gets a significant margin of -1 hit, I can take. But it's at least a playable character. How exactly do cartwheel spin kicks work, or the barbarian cartwheel skill crits work? It's just dash attacks. As long as you're dashing while in the air, it's a skill crit. See? When it's turning yellow while I'm dashing through the air, that's the skill crits. So like not a skill crit because I need to just stand there, but if I'm ever dashing overhead, you'll see it skill crit. Oh my gosh. Oh, what? Okay. That's okay. Classic. Yep. Hyper Coag. This one lacks the spell to apply damage, but we have 350 health on Hyper Coag. Like, I think that allows me to take quite a few hits. Oh, you thought it was gonna be, like, every 5 hits or something? That's how... Yeah, no, they try to make it so that it's not, they try to make it as non-random as possible, so it's always skill crits are always something that are skillful. Keeping a spell on for extended period of time. This Magic 8 Ball, it has to bounce once to octuple damage, and has to bounce twice to skill crit. So if that hits, that would skill crit. Play defensively. Awesome. That worked out. That strategy worked out wonderfully of just basically focus the boss while... Ooh. Ah. Again, keep the Genkaneko kick off of that. You can't. You should. Alright. Well, if I don't kill those two, I don't think they spawn anymore as long as there's two. I believe that's what Mindful Line found. No. Just damage boosting through the end there. Okay. Well. Good riddance. Basically. Sub 140. Moving forward. Moving forward. Every little step is 20 minutes. You know, I don't even want to know what the Prime version of that fight would look like. Yeah. I'm intrigued, but when I get the Prime version, I'm going to be at level 592, so I'm going to feel a little better about it. 133.04. We're constantly moving faster. We're getting more consistent with 2-ball, despite 2-ball still being inconsistent. Always good. 2-ball summons the mini-bosses instead of the tier 2 enemies. I believe it. I'd believe it. Oh, man. Alright.